Hi everyone and welcome back to My Health Perspective. I just want to sit down and kind of vlog completely unscripted, not that I'm ever scripted, but just literally talking completely off the cuff about what the point of all this is, because a few people have been asking me in like my real life, and if you can hear an alarm going off, nothing I can do about it. Literally sat down to record and it started, but I have to film. And there's a couple of reasons I wanted to do a topic on this. I haven't received this in any of the comments and I haven't received any of these questions from any of you, but in real life I have. Two people in particular have asked me. The first was my mother. About 8 weeks ago, kind of a week or two into this whole new healthy lifestyle, she asked me in a non-rude way, like, what's the point of all this? What's the goal? What are you hoping to achieve? And that made me think. Before I started all this, I was eating really unhealthily. I wasn't exercising at all. And I felt like my moods were bad because my body felt bad and my skin wasn't looking good. I wasn't energized. I was lethargic. Granted, the food I was eating was delicious. I wasn't happy. And I'm going to talk in further depth about the link between moods and diet in a later video maybe. So leave me a comment down below if that's something you'd like to hear about. I'm not an expert. It would literally be just my experience with the whole topic, but that's not for today's video. And as much as I love my mum, she doesn't really understand why I'm going down this route, because when I visit home she'd be more keen to eat out or get a takeaway and I'm like, no, I'll cook for us, and she's like, okay, you know, but she'll be quite healthy naturally. She is quite active, she goes walking and stuff like that. So the second person to ask me was my personal trainer. During was it our consultation or our first session? It was the first session. He gives all of his clients a little book that you have to keep, which shows your progress, dates, measurements, body fat percentage, and everything you did in any given day, so that you can refer back to it and do the training sessions on your own. So there is actually, I think there's a page in this. He asked me what my goals were, and I think the face he got back was something like this. Partly because I wasn't expecting the question and partly because I didn't know what to answer. And it literally got me thinking. I was there on the cross trainer, I remember, and he was after saying, what are your goals? And I was going, what are my goals? Now the obvious goal is, that would be pretty nice, but it's not the most important goal. As I've mentioned before, I want to be the healthiest version of myself. I'm 28 years of age. I want to be healthy and active in my 30s, 40s, 50s and 60s. I want this to become my life. I don't want this to be a case of, oh, I want to be 8.5 stone. I want to be a size 6 dress and that's all I want. No. And I said that to Sonny in our consultation. I don't want to be 9.5 stone. I don't want to put a figure on my weight or a dress size or whatever. Do you know what? If I was a size 16 and I was perfectly healthy and active and a size 16 is what I'm naturally meant to be, so be it. Being healthy is so much more important to me than being a certain size, shape, etc. Obviously, looking like that would be pretty amazing, but it's not the be all end all for me anyway. I want to be strong. I want to be able to, you know, lift big heavy things. I want to be able to carry lots of things. I just want to feel empowered, and I think being strong is empowering. And I don't want to be skinny, but I want to be firm. I want other people to be like, yeah, I'd like to have her, you know, her ability, her strength. Not that I want people to be looking at me going, oh my god, she's an amazing body. No, not even that. I want people to look at me and say, she looks healthy. That's it. That's what I wanted to say. She looks healthy. I'm not there yet, but I'm definitely heading in the right direction. I want to be cardiovascularly fit, meaning I want to be able to run for a decent distance without stopping. Currently, my goal is 5 kilometers, and I think currently I can run about 1 kilometer without stopping. So that's pretty good progress in my opinion. I know a lot of pro athletes will be like, really? But I mean, I'm going in the right direction. That's the way I'm looking at it, and I'm already seeing big changes. The changes I've seen so far have been in other people. I'm getting comments on a daily basis now about how much I've changed. People I'm talking to in work, people from home, people who don't see me that often actually have noticed the most changes, but people who even see me on the daily now are commenting, oh my god, Laura, you can see it on your face, you've lost weight. And I'm like, woohoo! People are actually seeing the differences. And I know they say after you've embarked on a healthier, fitter lifestyle, you start to notice changes in 4 weeks and other people start to notice in 8 weeks. And that is literally to the day when people started to pass comments. I remember looking at my calendar going, it is literally 56 days since I started this and people have started commenting. So basically I'm like clockwork. Other changes, my scalp isn't as bad, but I have started using a new shampoo and conditioner. So maybe that's down to that, but I like to think it's a combination of both. I feel more energetic in the mornings. I get up and I am ready to go. As regards physically, my clothes are fitting a lot better. I'm back into a lot of old clothes that I haven't fit into in a long time. My wardrobe is now primarily things that fit me, which is an amazing feeling. And now for figures, I hopped up on my mum's scales at home last week when I was down visiting, and I know officially now that I am down at least 30 pounds, which I am incredibly proud of. Now, the only thing I have noticed is when you think of someone who's lost 30 pounds, you imagine that they are down 2 dress sizes and they look like a completely different person. Personally, I find I don't feel or look 30 pounds lighter. So I don't know, I'm not sure what that's about. If you had said to me 3 months ago, Laura, you're going to lose 30 pounds, I'd be like, woo, I'll be back into my size 10 jeans, etc, etc, and I'm not there. So I wonder, is it a case of aging? Like, I was always about 10 to 10 and a half stone, and up until recently, obviously, I was 30 pounds heavier than that. And I think 10 and a half stone when you're 23 is different than 10 and a half stone when you're 28. I automatically had it in my head everything would bounce back into the same proportions, but that's not the actual case. So I think I just need to work a little bit harder to get back to my before size as opposed to my before weight. Now, I'm not all about the weight. I weigh myself every 3 or 4 weeks whenever I visit home. As I said, it's not a big thing for me, but I just do it out of curiosity. I am quite fortunate and unfortunate, depending on the way you look at it, in relation to carrying weight on my face. I don't carry a lot of weight on my face. As I've mentioned previously, I could probably put on 2 stone now and you'd barely see it on my face. My face remains quite slim. How many times can I say face in the one sentence? But I noticed recently, after I've put on my foundation, I will look in the mirror and go, I don't need to contour. I didn't contour today. My cheekbones are naturally more pronounced now that I've lost some weight. I've literally just got blush and highlighter on, no contour. And I even notice when I don't have any makeup on, I look in the mirror, I look more chiseled, which is obviously a good thing. But the downside is, if I continue to lose weight, and I do plan to lose another maybe 15 to 20 pounds maybe more like 15. I don't want to lose any more weight in my face, because obviously weight loss in the face contributes to more aging in the face. You look older, you look more gaunt, and I don't want that. I like to maintain as much weight on my face as I can. And I know not a lot of girls suffer with that issue, but just telling you. So just to wrap this video up, it was a very rambly video and I hope I didn't bore you to tears. So my goals are to be stronger, to be more physically fit, being able to run distances. I want to look good, I want to look healthy, and if I end up looking like that model in the earlier picture, that would be awesome too. But as I said, it's not the be all and end all. I also want to start doing kind of training logs, depending on, I need to suss out if my gym is okay with me filming in it. I know I put a few clips in before, but I was very careful not to show anyone else in the clips, and I was very careful not to show the location of the gym. But yeah, any suggestions, please leave them down below. I would love to hear your feedback so far. What do you think of the channel so far? I've hit over 800 subscribers, which has been amazing. I didn't realise that many people would be into this. I've also noticed there's a severe lack of Irish health and fitness people on YouTube, let alone Irish females. I don't know, are there any other Irish females? Let me know in the comment section down below if you know any. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!